Shalom, dear friends. Today we're diving into a deeply spiritual topic that has the power to transform not only your soul but also your body. The daily recitation of the Shema Israel. This prayer, familiar to many, is much more than a declaration of faith. It is a profound spiritual practice filled with layers of meaning and benefits that can bring healing, balance, and a stronger connection with the divine into our lives. Let's begin by understanding its roots. The Shema Israel originates from a pivotal moment in history. Before his passing, Jacob, one of the great patriarchs of Israel, gathered his sons by his bedside. Though he knew they were righteous men, deeply committed to their faith, Jacob feared that their belief in the one true God might falter after his death. In response, his sons declared with one voice, "Hear, O Israel, the Lord is our God, the Lord is one." In that moment, Jacob reached an extraordinary spiritual height. Filled with a deep awareness of God's presence, he responded with words so profound they are said to be known only to the angels. "Blessed is the name of the glory of his kingdom forever and ever." This exchange laid the foundation for the Shema Israel, one of Judaism's most central prayers. Recited daily, it serves as a reminder of God's oneness, his sovereignty, and our connection to him. But why is this prayer repeated morning and evening? Why is it considered so important that it is recited more frequently than many other teachings? Let me share with you some of the extraordinary insights about the Shema. Beyond being a declaration of faith, it is believed to bring both spiritual and physical benefits. When recited with intention and focus, the Shema has the power to heal not just on a spiritual level, but also in a very real physical sense. The meaning of the Shema. Let's take a closer look at its message. The Shema begins by proclaiming the unity of God. The Lord is one. This simple yet profound statement teaches us that God is not only the creator of the universe, but also its sustainer. There is no force, no power, no reality independent of him. Everything we experience, whether joy or difficulty, is part of his divine plan. Recognizing this unity helps us align our lives with his purpose and see the bigger picture even in challenging times. But the Shema doesn't stop there. It goes on to instruct us to love God with our whole being, our heart, our soul, and our strength. This teaching isn't just about feelings, it's about action. To love God fully means to align every part of ourselves with his will, to dedicate our thoughts, our emotions, and even our physical efforts to serving a higher purpose. This alignment brings incredible clarity, peace, and strength into our lives. Now, here's where it gets truly fascinating. Mystical teachings, particularly from the Kabbalistic tradition, reveal that the Shema carries healing power. According to these teachings, many physical ailments stem from spiritual imbalances or blockages. When we are disconnected from God or out of alignment with his unity, it creates disruptions in the flow of divine energy that sustains us. The Shema, with its focus on God's unity, helps to clear these blockages and restore balance. This, in turn, promotes healing on both spiritual and physical levels. In Jewish tradition, the Shema is composed of 248 words. These words correspond to the 248 parts of the human body, as described in ancient texts. Each word of the Shema is thought to channel divine energy to a specific part of the body, acting as a kind of spiritual medicine. When recited with intention, the Shema aligns and harmonizes these parts, bringing balance and promoting well-being. The power of the Shema doesn't stop at the individual level, it also connects us to the larger spiritual community. When we recite it, we affirm that we are part of something greater, a collective body of believers united under God's sovereignty. This sense of connection is vital because it reminds us that our actions have an impact beyond ourselves. By aligning with God's unity, we contribute to the healing and rectification of the world as a whole. In a world that often feels fragmented and divided, the Shema calls us back to a higher reality. It reminds us that God's presence fills everything and that we as individuals are deeply interconnected. This awareness can inspire us to act with greater compassion, understanding, and responsibility, knowing that our efforts contribute to a larger purpose. So, How can you make the Shema a meaningful part of your daily life? It starts with intention. The next time you recite this prayer, pause for a moment. Reflect on the words and their significance. Consider what it means to proclaim God's unity and to love Him with all your heart, soul, and strength. Visualize His presence filling every part of your being, bringing light, peace, and healing. You might also take a moment to think about the interconnectedness of all life. When you recite the Shema, remember that you are joining a timeless chorus of voices, past, present, and future, that proclaim God's sovereignty. Let this inspire you to approach your day with a sense of purpose and connection. As you make the Shema part of your daily routine, you'll begin to notice changes, not only in your spiritual connection, but also in your physical and emotional well-being. The Shema has the power to heal, uplift, and transform. It reminds us that no matter what challenges we face, we are never alone. God's presence surrounds us, sustains us, and guides us. A final thought. In conclusion, the Shema Israel is much more than a prayer. It is a way of life, a daily reminder of God's unity, His love, and His sovereignty. By embracing its message and reciting it with intention, we align ourselves with a higher reality. We open the door to healing, peace, and a deeper connection with the Creator. Thank you for taking this journey with me today. I encourage you to make the Shema part of your life, to reflect on its message, and to experience its transformative power for yourself. Shalom, and may you be blessed with peace, health, and divine light.